My name is Rasan. I'm a spoken word artist. I'm a poet.
Oh, Nora Hill, Stitch Sister Stitch, Earth Sky Junction, Universal Healing Sounds. Walk with me.
That's what it is. Planet Zoltariah, the 7th prophecy.
I edit.
Word. What's still?
I shoot video. Forget that word. I didn't see that word. Yeah,
I write scripts. So if you ever need
write scripts.
You write scripts?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, then. Direct.
Y'all heard of this event called Get Connected?
No.
Yes.
Man, y'all need to go. Yeah,
At this Hindu festival.
Hindu festival. It's going down. We about to rock out. Hopefully I find me a nice Indian chick. I really love them Indian chicks.
Yeah.
Alright, so we be shooting and stuff. We be shooting, you know what I'm saying? Me and Nora, you know what I'm saying? We got, you know what I'm saying? We like the brothers, you feel me? Skills. They actually got more camera stuff. But we are at this festival at this moment right now. I don't know what it's about. I gotta go do some research, you feel me, find out what's going on so I can give a proper presentation, you feel me?
Yeah.
This is 2012 though.
Where we at the Hindu festival, y'all.
Yeah, but that's what we're gonna do. Me and Nora gonna do.
Alright.
This Krishna temple. Krishna. This box.
Yo.
Your phone.
You gotta use what you got.
Hey, yeah, that's what you gotta do.
It's not, you know, it doesn't look as low quality as needed. We're very hopeful.
You guys get something to eat over there in the corner.
Yes,
and to the right. Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, I got a question.
How you doing?
How do you say?
I got mad.
Hare Krishna, Hare word, Re, right? Hare Krishna, KRSNA.
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Wonderful, got it.
Krishna.
Got it, you got it, man.
Hare Krishna. I just gotta take my time.
You got it.
Thank you.
You need to eat something?
Yes. Excuse me. I got a few more. Can I ask you a couple more questions while we walk over there? Can you kind of tell us the history, what's going on?
Yeah.
Let's go to the camera real quick. Talk to the camera.
We just don't want to.
Rather, I put, hang on, I'll put someone. It's a better person. Let me find it. Follow me. Let me eat.
I feel like I'm a camera man.
Stephanie Madaji. I have assignment. You need to explain them. They need some
How you
questions.
doing?
Okay. Would you
I'll take
put
it.
this in the temple room for me?
I'll do.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Okay.
My name is Uno. My name is Uno.
Uno?
Yes,
Okay.
this is my brother, Da Vinci.
What's your name?
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci. Nice to meet you.
Rasan.
Rasan. I'm Shanti. What's your name?
Nora.
Nora. Very nice to meet you. Welcome.
Welcome.
So
Thank
you
you.
have questions?
Yes, we just want to know the heritage and what's going on today.
Okay. Well, we are the Hare Krishnas. People know us because of that mantra that you hear, the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What people don't know is like, where did that come from? Because like in the 1960s, it seems like it just appeared in America. This one Indian guy came over, and then all of a sudden everybody started chanting this. And what was going on? George Harrison and the Beatles got into it, and John Lennon. Well, it actually dates back to the oldest known spiritual scriptures in the world, the Vedas, of ancient India. The Bhagavad Gita, I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
Yeah.
Okay, you've heard of the Bhagavad Gita?
Mahabharata.
Yeah, the Mahabharata, right? And then also the Srimad Bhagavatam. So we have all of these different Vedic texts that date back, orally they go back millions of years. Written down, they go back at least 5,000 years, if not more. So this is where it all comes from. It's basically, we call it the science of self-realization. We believe that we're not these bodies, we're the soul inside the body. So as these bodies change, from a little kid, we get older, we get older, we get older, we get old, we die. Well, what happens after we die? we believe that the soul moves on. Either it goes back to the spiritual world, depending on the kind of life that you've been living. If you're God conscious, thinking of God at the time of death, you go back to the spiritual world. If not, the soul takes another body. So we believe in reincarnation. I don't know if you saw the diorama over here. You can see it has a nice explanation of how it's on the other side.
Okay.
But yeah, it has a nice thing from the baby all the way through the stages of life. But it shows that the soul stays the same. The body changes, soul stays the same. We also believe that every living being has a soul. So not just humans, but animals, plants, fish. If it lives, insects, if they live, they have souls. So we believe that a truly wise person, like if they were sitting in the forest and looking around and they saw a deer and they see the tree and they see another person, they would see them all as the same because they're all spirit souls. They just have different bodies, different coverings. It's very special to have a human body because the only difference between us and the animals is that we can talk about God. Well, at least I don't know that my dogs talk about God. I can't say that for a fact, okay? I can't say that for a fact, but I don't think they do, okay? So we can do that, and we have the ability to study spiritual scriptures, whether it be the Vedas, whether it be the Bible, whether it be the Quran. It really doesn't matter because truth is truth. You know, any spiritual path, if it's teaching you love of God, we believe it's true. So we will never tell anybody what we do is right and what you do is wrong. That's a great offense to God. I believe that if you think of it as a mountain, and there's a path that goes around this way, and there's another path that kind of zigzags this way, and there's another path that goes this way. Well, the goal is to get to the top. It doesn't matter which way you do it. Eventually, you're going to get there. Let me just see who this was. Oh, Mahaguna. I apologize. I have to call this back. Oh, nice to meet you. I'll tell Pura. Okay, thank you, Mahaguna. Sorry, I'm kind of being a liaison. My name is Shanti.
Shanti.
Yeah, technically Shanti Keshavi Devi Dasi. Shanti is easy. It just means peace.
Well, can I give you a gift?
Sure.
It's music. We're recording.
Oh, fantastic. I used to play in a band myself. So now I do kirtan.
What is that?
Kirtan is what you're going to be hearing in just a few minutes out here. There's a group called the Mayapuris. They're wonderful, very energetic, and they're going to be there doing their thing. They're really good. Everybody's always welcome to come. I mean, you're always welcome. So yeah, feel free to come by anytime.
This has been an incredible day, I swear.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys stopped by. It's so nice meeting you.
Yeah, we was brought here, so
The Almighty does things
for a reason.
So in a nutshell, we believe that just like most people, that there's one God who created everything, but he takes many different forms. But there is one original.
Yeah.
So he reveals himself to different people in different ways at different times.
Yeah.
And we happen to believe, because of the Vedas, that Krishna, you can see him right there on that T-shirt on the end.
Yeah.
That's his original form. He always
Let me see. Close.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. No.
You pull it out a little bit.
This one here?
Yeah, Krishna is on the left. Radharani, his eternal consort, his internal potency is on the right. She is always with him.
So it's a male and female.
Well, Krishna is God. He created everything else. So he actually created Radharani, his internal potency. Yeah, it's great. And but they're always together because she loves Krishna more than we can possibly imagine loving God. Think of it this way, that the pamphlet I gave you is called The Reservoir of Pleasure. Krishna is the reservoir of pleasure. He created pleasure. Radharani loves him so much that she's able to give pleasure to the supreme pleasure. I mean, try to wrap your head around that, okay? He created pleasure, but she can please him. That's love. That's love. That we can't even comprehend that.
That's how I live my life. Like, I want to please God. Like, I hear people say, well, yeah, you're perfect because of how God made you, but
You want to make
it's
something for
always...
him?
Oh, Prashad? Yeah, we need to get. We'll get some food for you to take with you. Okay.
But it's always better when
Thank you.
I believe, like I'm so satisfied when I know that we have the ability to please God, you know, on that level. You kind of understand what I'm saying? Sure. Like I seek and I strive to please God.
No. I
Just to make God.
Well, look, you know, this is called Krishna consciousness. The whole idea is we try to be conscious of Krishna is just the name of God. We try to be conscious of God always in everything we do. So from the food that we offer food before we ever taste it. When we cook it, we don't taste it. There are certain things that we cannot cook. We're vegetarian. We don't eat any meat. We don't eat any fish. We don't eat any eggs, onion, mushroom, garlic. Only foods in the mode of goodness can be offered to God. It says so in the Bhagavad Gita, so we follow that. So that becomes spiritual. It's called prashadam, spiritualized food. Krishna takes form in the form of a deity because we, with our material senses, these imperfect eyes, we can't see God. Who are we to say, hey God, I want to see it? Yeah, right, you know. But he's so merciful, he takes what's called the Archa Vigrahara form, the deity form, so that we can serve him, we can worship him, the priests can dress him, they bathe him, they can serve him. It's a very personal relationship because whereas, now I was brought up in a Lutheran church, I was brought up a Christian, there was never, in the Bible, there was really, other than the burning bush, you know, Moses going up on Mount Sinai, there was never really any description of God. You kind of left to your own imagination as to what God looks like. Well, in the Bhagavad Gita and the Srimad Bhagavatam, we learned that Krishna was on the earth 5,000 years ago, the last time in his original form, that he was here for 125 years, but he never aged past the age of 16 to 20, right? He looked that age right in there. And I thought, wow, man, that's cool because, you know, my view, in my own head, when I was growing up Christian, I thought of God as, you know, you think God the Father, because you have Jesus, you know, God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Ghost. So I've always thought about God as being like the older guy, you know, with maybe the gray beard or whatever. And then to find out that, no man, God looks like that, you know? He's always youthful and he's always playing a flute and he's dancing and he's just having a great time and he's got a hot chick. That makes sense, man. That makes sense to me.
He's got a hot chick.
Why wouldn't he? He's God, right? You know? I mean, think about it. So yeah, it clicked with it. You know, it's not for everyone by any means because you know there are things that's pretty strict. You know, we follow. If we're really serious about it and take vows, like I've taken vows, kind of like a monk or a nun. There's 4 things in particular we don't do. We don't eat any meat. We don't have any illicit sex only for the purpose of having children when you're married. We don't gamble, and we don't take any intoxicants, including caffeine. So, you know, a lot of people say, what do? You know, you don't do anything. Well, we worship God, and, you know, we have these wonderful festivals with these wonderful dancers and singers and everything. I don't know. I have to speak to the person at the booth here, this gentleman over here. But,
Excuse me. How much?
These are 10. These are like it's like a shawl or wrap.
$10?
This is 10 and these are 15.
Okay. This is mine. You want to get it?
Do y'all take credit cards?
I can take it off.
Yep, they give you credit.
Alright. Okay.
I'll get the camera.
Well, go ahead and stop it because ain't that many minutes.
You guys get something to eat.
We was talking to a guy for a really long time, so we're not worried about the food. We just the knowledge.
Oh, that's good, but you have to get something. Come with me. We have to give you something. You coming back?
Yeah, well, like we'll come.
It's like, okay, so
Yeah.
are you familiar with Catholicism? Are you familiar with the Catholic religion, like communion, like First Sunday communion? You familiar with communion?
Yeah.
That's like this. What this is. You have to have it's less food. You have to have something. You can't.
All right, well, let's do it.
Yeah, you can't leave without anything. I have to find you something. You have to have something.
No, it should be brought up.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to my